gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from, and ferret out some tasty corporate secrets for old Gladys. Shouldn't be too tough for a fella like you, I'd think. Anytime, sweet.
News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township, alien wildlife, and the unemployed? Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and products. Military service does not guarantee.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junling's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Have you seen this man? Reward offers for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Have you seen this man? Have you seen this man? Reward offers for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy. RT greeting, potential customer. May this unit dispense. This unit is programmed to simulate shock. As such, shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket. Shock simulation restored. Initiating shock subroutine. How dare you? Shock subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%. May this unit dispense protein. This unit would clarify. There is a dynamic user error in the maintenance of this unit's cutlery. Engaged several systems at once. Thus, This unit behaves precisely as it was engineered. Neither this unit nor its corporate proprietor claim any responsibility for the mess. This unit is not designated for cleaning duties and can...
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? We also have a line of specialized melee. Everything I sell is fresh from the forge. Technically, the metal formed billions of years ago, but it's freshly... Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations. I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last bastion of freedom.
You still betting on the tossball series? I know you were trying to stop.
I put a couple of pigeons through.
Sublight salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
I hate to
You
say it,
reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
the rookie tender is, well, she could break me over her knee.
Miss Lilia takes good care of us, see? The authorities stay off our tails.
You been following that series? The Hunt for the Wimbro?
CNP, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how good it is.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of... Time to feed the
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like?
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not...
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of... You stumbled into my court without an invitation, neighbor from above. If you don't have any business... No one turns their back... Incoming!
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Fine hit, Captain!
We're not getting through.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
Come. Here we go.
It's so cozy.
Don't shoot! I'm with Junlei! Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure. That's too bad. I mean, he was a scare. I'll get back to my post.
Try me.
it wasn't for us, this whole damn station would shut down.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, Triple Gel Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 4%.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the grand...
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating. Nothing excessive, mind you. I believe I'm growing fond of you, bounty hunter. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more. With that bastard McRed dead.
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This chart... I'd surely love to, but that's just not my I ain't felt so much as a tepid breeze in weeks.
Well, it doesn't smell as bad here as Edgewater's.
Either way, let's not stick around so long we all roast alive.
Whew. Have yourself...
Itching to...
CNP Borston Baked Beans. The new meat
Gracious. I... Anytime, sweetheart.
Hot day, isn't it? Didn't quite catch that. Glassy. Nothing to fear. Huh? What? Huh. Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the... I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Are those XF411s? Good law, the heat in here is so unbearable, I can hardly...
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a...
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. Good. Don't go making trouble. So what brings you to Groundbreak? Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of...
What?
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much
Junlei is...
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me.
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati.
Right. In person. Wow, great. I'll do that then.
Not a problem. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping soon. Only the board has access to new parts, and They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, the board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those Those are... Wow. That's I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't gotta think.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear...
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you.
Be seeing you, stranger.
Seeing you limping a bit. You all right, Mr. Vicar? Need us to slow down?
What are you implying? I am perfectly fit. My knee is just acting up.
There's no shame in being older, Mr. Vicar. Don't worry. The captain and I'll take care of you.
I need neither your advice nor your pity. Back to what I was saying. I need neither your advice nor your pity, young lady.
Incoming! Good hit!
Fate shines on us today.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanics booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
System. Processing.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps.
fault.
Here they come!
Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Traveling with us much.
Why in the architect's name would you say that?
It's just that you're real grouchy. Kinda all the time?
I'm not grouchy, I'm just irritated by inane questions.
Halcyon News.
Yeah, see, when you say it like that, it makes me wonder.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds. Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand. Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gayan, kept it together during the crossing and until she... I was promoted only recently.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer. Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Oh, gosh. I don't know.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this You've got my... You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get... I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong...
Ah, the board. Organized if...
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed, but has something happened? I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? That's... Well, that's just... Oh, I'm sorry. It's personal business, I'm afraid. Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would... It's fine, really. It's... Now, if you've nothing else... Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases. That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but... I don't know, Captain. Just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has... What guarantee do I have that I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal... I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
Good law! Who'd... No.
Best to be clear. You refer to the radiator issue. Oh, goodness, it was... Chief Tennyson certainly did take her time. I owe you a debt, then. I was going through 3-4 shirts a day. Still, deplorable conduct. My superior...
She did everything she could. It was your people.
My, aren't you... Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day. I'm sorry, my temper got away from me. Please accept my sincerest apologies to you and your friend.
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry.
Well, now that... A luxury stateroom. Oh, good law, of course. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than... The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment. If you're looking for a... If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you... But we can say I'm repaying the... You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster... Traveling in style, are we?
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
If you're here for this week's yeah. And it's almost fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the Sublight offices. Now. Anytime.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet? I know Monarch's a moon. I think...
Monarch is a wretched hive of terrorism and anarchy. We'd best top off our ammo stock before we leave.
Are you really in jail, Mr. Max? And you were our vicar?
Yes, but as I've repeatedly said, I was assigned there as a vicar.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping. You the one flying? Miss Lily has been expecting. Sure am. A few years back, they got me started. These days, I stick to HQ and...
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you... Charm. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Off... Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hop. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but...
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but we arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it. Now, get going. Catherine will one last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes. You'll do fine.
I ain't worried if you aren't, Captain. Hey, Mr. Vicker. Do you ever get a little bit homesick for Edgewater? For that ocean steam?
No, I do not.
You're supposed to say yes. Why? I just want to have a conversation.
Horse pockets. Microwave.
Of course you do.
Horse pockets. Rizzo's purple berry. Purple berry flavored scent.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh? My cargo's worth a lot of...
Hey, you got a second? Fancy running into you again. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a... Yes, I absolutely... Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. You're serious. You're giving me a shot. I put together a little speech. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along. Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight. That motto is a... Wow. You don't know how long I've been... Thanks, boss. I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board.
Really? We're picking up strays now?
Look at that. A real Vic...
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Young Millstone, you look pensive.
I don't know what that means, but I've been thinking. It ain't easy carrying a torch for the Rangers.
I understand. The Rangers' victories are your victories. Their defeats are likewise crushing.
You serious? Wow, Max. Never expected you to understand.
This may come as a surprise to you, Felix, but I understand what it is to be a fan.
That's so. You know something? Maybe I was wrong about you.
To be a fan is to cultivate a mental disorder. You're living vicariously through a tossball team.
Nah, I was right the first time. You're a git, Max. Good to see you, boss. Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but... Stowaways ain't free. We were just as trapped as anybody else. We didn't belong in the system, but we still had to live in it. We still had to play by the board's rules. Imagine spending your whole life looking out at the stars, and knowing you could never aspire to be anything more than a... Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it. Yeah, I mean, in theory. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up... Yeah. I guess... Thanks for listening, boss.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nap...
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent need. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can... I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against them. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's camp. Come see me in my... Best of luck. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled... Recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's camp. Come see me in my... Best of luck.